Welcome back to Space Engineers with Monkeyb. This is Season 2, Building the Drake, Episode 2. And between episodes, I did a little bit of mining with my mining ship Thunder over there. Got some iron, some uranium, some silver. Still probably need some other materials. And I also did a test of... Oh, what's going on? Oh, that's strange. I'm not worried about that. Did a test of the lifter to make sure that it can lift the rover in, and I've added a panel down here so I can, at some stage I can be able to access that and bring it down. This of course won't be quite this high off the ground. I've only got it up this height for building purposes. Otherwise I'll have to look at other options. This is the roughly the planned height I want it to be, and which should then allow me to be able to press this button. There we go, and up we go. Also, I've added another panel right there and done some adjustments to the pillar here and added a separate bar across. So I'll show you quickly the test that I just did of the rover coming up and down on the platform. Okay, I've loaded up a copy of the world and pasted in my turret rover, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive it up onto the ramp and then jump out and laze it up to demonstrate that this all works. So if I can get into the guy, we'll start him up. So got the parking brake, let's move forward. So I can move on. We'll park that. I'm just going to get out. And I've set up some buttons here. So there we go, up we go. As you can see, it's handling that without any problems. No odd bouncing, no craziness, and we're coming up beautifully. So let's send that down, and you can see that is working as we would hope. Comes down and quite comfortably can clear and allow us to drive off. Look at that, excellent. As you can see, that handles it quite comfortably. No real issues. There's a weird bug there. And I don't think it's going to be any problems. Plenty of headroom. I was thinking of putting possibly a connector right there and connecting it to the ship so that when the ship came up it would connect to the connector. I haven't decided about that, but I am strongly thinking that I'll actually run right here and down. I'll actually run a conduit into this, so that way when the ship is on the ground I'll actually have access to a access to storage from underneath the ship. But this episode I want to finish off this room, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have some windows here. It'll be hanging out the side going up on a 45, so it'll be a pillar, glass, pillar, glass, pillar, glass all the way across, mirrored on the other side. And then I'm thinking of some stairwell that will probably go one more block and then go up fairly steep, using the upside down stairs like I've got in my my base over there for access to the both the upper level of the storage bay and the maintenance bay. But I'll show you that when I get to it. So at the moment I'm just going to start with building this pillar, thinking about if I have the window first or the pillar first. Time to do some counting and turn on my cursor. Okay, this is one idea that I have, but I'm not sure if that's the one I'm going to go with. It gives you the flat on the outside. The other one was the reverse, with this sticking out a bit further, and the glass would be at the same point. Not sure how I'm going to do it, because it wouldn't technically join there. Okay, what do you think? Looks pretty cool. Yeah, something like that. That gives me plenty of room here to walk and some more pillars for above there. Good viewing angle for down, especially if I climb the climb it. Yes, I think that's what I'm going to do. How I'll attach that so they stay connected, because of this joint here won't actually be connected. I'm not sure yet, but maybe that will be how the roof connects. So still need to go up for the roof, but so what I was thinking was window 1x1s flat. Where that looks good. How about from outside? Don't like how these frames are. They. No, that's straight. I'm sloped. Alrighty, let's get the roof on. Ow! Let's hope I don't lose anything. I hate it when the body disappears right when you're trying to get to it. Okay. Good. Alright. Sort of an idea I've got. So that would be beginning the roof. And possibly... don't know. Let's put this in and have a look. This is an organic process. So we can change it if we don't like it. And if anyone has suggestions, ideas, or, think, oh no, do this, do that, please let me know, because in the comments, because I appreciate it. If you want to tell me I'm doing things stupidly, well, do that too. But I'm doing it because this is fun, and fun is what it's all about. So even though, maybe not the best simplest way to do it by doing it in survival, but I like doing it in survival. Let's weld this up and see what this would look like. I may change this this slope. Now the colors of this ship are going to be yellow, blue and white. So currently this is all blue, but it may change as time goes on. Oh, used all that up. That looks like a big jump. Easy inventory is such a good tool. To whoever created it, and I shall look it up so I can properly give thanks. But thank you. I hope it is something the creators decide to add to the game. Okay, that is definitely a bad fall. Oh, I need some more steel plates. Alright, production. Let's get another 2,000 going. Now, I've done this all in blue, but I'm going to change it to the white. Because this is actually the floor of the next level. And that's all white. The blue is more of a highlight color. So things like here, I'm thinking of doing, where's those windows? So either like this one, so as you can see, so the pillars are going to be sort of in blue with the white highlight strips. Now, it gives me the ability to build a corridor in here, but I don't think I will at this stage. Could use, oh, actually, if I just put, what am I doing? Toolbar. Let's put catwalks in. Can I put them in? Or bugger. Could tweak those windows so they're on the outside. Yeah, so I could put catwalks between each one of them and make this like an upper deck open to the to the rest of the room. Let me just try that. Let me take a window. Let's invert it. So that was the inverted version. So that's good. This version. I'm dead. Bugger. Survival can be dangerous. So they wouldn't get welded. Just stay like that. Let's have a look. So the frames look different all the way across. So what do you want to do? Let me just weld this up, then I'll come back and ask that question. So what people think? Do you reckon a catwalk across the top there? But, or fill in those pillars? What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate this on the other side with the pillars in all the way to the top and see what that looks like. Okay, so I'm going to mirror this and see how it goes, but yeah, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Okay, so I've finished up the two ends. So there's the version with the corridor. Let me just get rid of that tools and stuff. So there's the version with the corridor, which may or may not have any use, and it's rather weak. It's only just the glass holding those two pieces up, or this component here, of course. But and this version, which is a little bit stronger. Now remember, this is actually just going to be the lower deck. It'll actually go up and into a higher deck above, maybe about the height of that window. So yeah, so there may be uses for it. Let me paint those window sills blue. I've started carrying two hydrogen bottles, so that way when I'm down to one, I know it's time to go and refill, and I don't fall to my death, as you saw me do several times. The corridor does look quite cool, and it gives a bit more shape than this side, but from the outside it looks pretty much identical, I believe. Let me just swing around. Apart from the fact that there's a full set of windows. So have a think, make some comments. But this is beginning of another deck. So this is the beginning of another deck up here, and that's going to continue that way. And this is where all the piping is going to be running to run pipes down into there. Junctions and conveyors, that is. And then it'll go up into the next level above. So what I might do is continue with some end bits to see how that might work. And I also need to work out where I would put a stairwell. I'm going to put some ends on. Let me just do that. Okay, need to make some steel blocks, but this is what I've sort of come up. This is the end of the block. So end of the this bay. So that'll be like that. It'll be the same on this side. We'll go up. It'll mirror. This will be the next level up. But I may like put in stairs here through a walkway going into a level here coming out of this point, and then that would go into the rest of the ship. This would be the access level. Still working on that, but she's looking good. I'm liking the look of it. The glass has come out pretty cool. Both sides looks pretty sweet. Alright, while it's getting that, I've got to go and replace my hydrogen because that's getting low. Don't you love that solar panel? Looks so cool. Aesthetics, because I'm not using aesthetics. Aesthetics. Stupid pronunciations. It's all about aesthetics. Oh, whatever that word is. I'm having a weird bug. Empties full. This is working a lot better, changing the empties, keeping 2 in the inventory when I get down to the last one, going back. So there's the ship. It's sort of coming along. I think that is just the lower deck. That's just the real bottom of the ship. Underneath that, above that, is the rest of the ship, and then going back that way and forward. So she's going to be pretty big. A lot bigger than I thought. But all right, let me first finish this up, and then I think that'll be the end for this episode. Okay, we've come to the end of this episode. This didn't quite get as far along as I was hoping for, but it's definitely getting there, and it's definitely going to be big. I think a lot bigger than I had originally planned. I don't know what's going on with these colours. I think I keep changing what shade of white it is. I'll fix that up between episodes. But yeah, let me know if you think the row with the corridor was the way to go, or the one without. You know, it's sort of very plain on the inside. We could probably put something like that in, but upside down to give it a bit more shape. Anyway, let me know. Tell me what you think. Make any suggestions. Until next time, this is Monkeyb. Thanks for watching. Later.